Hello friends! So welcome back to my channel and a new sewing vlog. This is going to be the first week for a few months where I am just going to be vlogging my progress, and then when I finish a cosplay I will create an entire video of how I made it, and that will be more informative. These are just going to be about the process, the struggles, the shopping aspects, the aspects around like costuming that I don't always put in like the whole beautiful wrapped up version. So yeah, I'm trying out this format because I think that it's going to be a little bit more informational and give a little bit more keys to kind of help unlock the success that you guys have in yourselves, and as well as the success that I still have to find in myself. So where a lot of projects we kind of fail a little bit and then we kind of use that failure, or what I consider it more of like data collecting. So we use the things that didn't go right and you collect data so that you can then create the final thing that you end up seeing in all the photos and at conventions. So anyway, that is what my goal is for the next few months or so, to try to see if this format works a little bit better for me. I loved it during Vlogmas. Like the vlogs that I edited during Vlogmas are some of my favorite videos that I've made on my channel. And so where Vlogmas, I kind of had my whole life wrapped into it. For the sewing vlogs, they are going to be more sewing, costume making, everything that's wrapped in that bubble. They're going to be focused on that. So like eventually when we go out into the world and do photo shoots, I'm considering taking you along with me. When conventions open up, I'd love to take you along with me as well. So that is something though we will visit later down the road. I guess I should start with saying that the majority of my projects will be focused on making costumes and cosplay and learning new historical techniques. However, I'm going through this like transformation where I am trying to make my own wardrobe, and we are kind of getting close to a new season, spring. I have nothing to wear for spring. This is the closest thing I have. Like this, it's going to be 70 degrees today, and this is what I chose to wear because I don't really have a lot of like dresses and things to wear for spring. So we're gonna like kind of make some history bounding, like aesthetic inspired looks, I guess is what we could call it, for spring. And yeah, so that's kind of what this vlog is gonna be. This week specifically, I have this, we're starting this like petticoat madness over here. So I'm finally like re-inspired to work on my Scarlet Witch, my 18th century Scarlet Witch. And I need to make 2 petticoats for her. Well, I guess 2 under petticoats, and then they call the outer wool layer a petticoat. So I'm making a cotton petticoat, which I gotta go shopping for today. And that's kind of what this week will focus on, is the cotton petticoat. And then I'm gonna be doing a linen rayon blend petticoat. I know that like it technically should be linen, but I have a blend that I've had in my stash for ages, and it's like a cream. It's a pretty light color, and I am not going to be using it. I have no plans for it. So I think it's the more responsible choice to make it out of that, and then like future Casey down the line can make a second one out of linen if need be. Like if I do a historical event where I do want all of my fabric to be historically accurate. And I'm going to be doing a combination of machine sewing and hand sewing. I think I might do my hand sewn hem, the wool one for sure, possibly the linen one, but the cotton one I'm considering doing 100% by machine. What else? Oh, and I wanted to make a petticoat, a pin tuck petticoat with like eyelet lace to go, like an 1890s one to go underneath my long skirts that I've been wearing. So I think I'm gonna buy enough Kona cotton today to do the cotton 18th century petticoat, and then also the pin tuck petticoat. And maybe we'll look at eyelet. If I can find good for like 4-inch to 6-inch wide eyelet at the fabric store today, I think that I can possibly purchase that today. Otherwise, I could do some shopping online too. It just means that that petticoat won't be made till later. This is like kind of my first go at this vlogging like as a normal thing and not as a vlogmas thing. So we're gonna learn as we go and see how much we can get done in a week. And you know, some weeks will be super ambitious and I will think I can get a million things done, and others I will probably be more realistic. But so yeah, I guess that is what we're doing this week. Okay, so I purchased some art a while ago, like a month ago, for my studio because I realized I don't use my whiteboard like effectively. Basically, I just write the things on my whiteboard that I already have written in my journal. That's not effective. That's not effective use of something. And Toby could really use it, so I was like, well, I'm gonna have these 2 holes in the wall in this huge empty space. And then I saw that this artist, this has been saved in my favorites on Etsy for ages, like literally ages. Okay, since like November, all right? Yes, I was that kid growing up that unwrapped every package so obnoxiously slow. That's who I was. You know. Oh, and it'll fit. Look at this. This is beautiful. I'm sorry, I never got footage of it on my wall, but if that's something you're interested in, comment below, tell me you want to see it, and I can do like in the opening of the next video, show it off. All right, hello, and it is Friday morning, well, Friday at 11 o'clock. It's still morning, and I've got all of my cotton pressed and washed and then pressed, and I'm gonna start cutting out my pattern and my fabric today. And I have my machine all turned on. I just gave it a little bit of a clean, and we're gonna make things. Today's the day. We're gonna make things. I should have some twill tape coming in, and so I have to wash the linen rayon blend fabric, but I think I'm going to do that after I cut the cotton so that I have an idea of how much I need for this pattern, and then I'll only wash that amount because I might try to sell it like the rest. I have a whole bolt. I have a 15-yard bolt of this like rayon linen blend that I haven't touched, and then I have an open bolt, so I might try to sell it. I don't know. It's just sitting in my stash, and by sell it I mean for a very cheap price, like I don't know, a few dollars a yard or something. But anyway, back to what I'm working on. So today's goal is to get that one washed, the rayon linen blend. That will be the petticoat, like the second petticoat. So the majority of the cotton one is going to be all machine done. Get that like mostly done, and then yeah, and then Sunday I will come back to this and maybe get the second petticoat done. That'd be great. But I also want to hand sew the hem on Sunday, so yay, I'll check in. Look at my hair. I'm a mess. I ran 2 miles this morning. I'm a mess. But anyway, so I will, yeah, I'm going to show you all those things now. Yeah, we'll check in later today and see how far I got. Okay, so I have not even cut into this fabric yet, mostly because I'm trying to figure out like which petticoat pattern I want to use. And I think I've like decided. So first of all, I read a blog, which I will link below, where somebody was making a 1740s riding habit. It looked a lot like the one that I'm trying to make. And they did theirs using like with a pocket hoop underneath it as the like understructure. So I decided that's the way I want to go. Again, I'm not really, because like the character is like a Marvel character. I'm not trying to go with historical accuracy as much as like Noelle from Costuming Drama puts it amazingly, historical adequacy. So I just want it to be adequate. Like I want it to be good enough, I guess. So I needed to take apart these hoops because I made them too large because I was trying, man, I make a lot of dumb decisions, okay? I just said decisions when I meant to say decisions or mistakes. I make a lot of dumb mistakes. And I wanted to make these a little bit wider so I wouldn't have to travel with a grand peignet. And that it didn't work out. So I'm taking them apart and making them smaller, like the size they're supposed to be. So thank goodness for the American Duchess book. I've just been counting squares to figure out like what the pattern piece size like should have been, so I can kind of figure out like how much bigger I made it and then take that amount off. So I've taken the bones out of one side and I've pinned. So now I'm trying to like rip the binding off, and then I'm gonna like literally just cut all the way up and then like do the same on the other side. And one side will get fully finished before I put hoops in. Then I'll put the hoops in and I'll trim them down to the size they're supposed to be. And then the other side will get hoops, you know, whatever. So maybe I'll do a before and after, because I know I have a photo somewhere of me in these before. And yeah, so I have to do this so that I can put it on and measure out how long I want the hem to be for the petticoat. So then I can cut the fabric and set aside the amount of yards I need and wash the linen and sew the petticoats. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. How are you doing? So, like I said, well, okay, I thought of this while I was doing this, is to try to put them on and like show you. This is the side that I made, thinking I could use this piece, or this, if there was both, use it to like replace a grand peigne. And all it did, if you see here, like it just pushed everything up even higher, which to me didn't look good. Like I hated it. I was very embarrassed. So I fixed it and made it more like the one it's supposed to be. The only thing I haven't done is like added the ones that are supposed to, there's supposed to be one that attaches like down here like this, and that will look better. I just obviously wasn't gonna. All right, this is much better fit for me, and I hate tying these in the front or in the, I might do in the back. I don't know. I don't like tying them like that. I don't mind that they, because when you think about the weight of everything going on top of it, like it's just gonna hang here and it's just gonna be next to my legs. It's gonna be like, ooh, ooh, yes, yes, yes. That is where I'm at. Now I can actually start on the cotton petticoat first. I also changed the size of these now because I am going to be doing Rococo Sarah Sanderson after this project. So there's like, I already need to change them for that and for this. So I'm just doing it, doing the thing. I made a mistake. I fixed my mistake. And now I got some pocket peigne. Okay, so I did not get a petticoat done today, but I did fix the peigne, and then I got it cut. It's upside down. I got it cut, and my French seams are sewn into the two side seams. So when I start back on this on Sunday, I am going to sew the little pocket slits and then pleat the top down into the twill tape, which is over there, and then throw it on that and get my hem situation figured out, and then do the same thing with the linen one. Luckily, like this probably has 2 more hours left on it if I sew my hem by machine. And then probably about 2 hours to do the linen one, to like up until, well, I'd say 3 hours to do the linen one up until the hem. And then I could probably start the hem of the linen one at night on Sunday night and try to finish the linen one Sunday night, so that Monday, before I edit this video, I can get some nice worn footage. Because if I can get both of these petticoats knocked out this week, we might take a detour next week. But we'll figure out next week, and we'll figure out Sunday on Sunday. And tonight, I'm going to watch some WandaVision and eat some pasta. And tomorrow, I'm going to, it's my day off, but I would like to kind of do a little bit of organization in this closet here. If I decide to do that, I might just throw up a time lapse of me like fussing around with organization. But I feel good. I mean, you know, I feel pretty confident about what I got done. Those needed to get fixed, and I'm glad I did it now. I won't have like something to show for my work until Monday, but that's okay. And yeah, so okay, so this is kind of the stuff that needs to be like rehomed, because this space right here is where we're gonna put the chest of drawers that we got from Toby's mom's house. These books are going to go downstairs, but these books up here are all sewing and their patterns and stuff. So some of them are going to go downstairs and some of them are going to get put into my studio, and then I'm gonna box these pops up and put them in the attic. I've never been a pop collector, but like people like to gift me pops, and you guys know I don't know how to say no to gifts. Giving, like receiving gifts is one of my love languages, so I just receive them and whatever. But yeah, so like some of these old journals should probably just get put in the attic. I don't read them or anything. And then this sewing machine might get moved in there as well. That's my backup sewing machine in case anything ever happens. So yeah, I'll show you the space that I'm thinking of rearranging for these books here. So yeah, let's go back in the studio. Also, this is a prop for Toby's Squall costume, and that's my Thor hammer behind it, and I really don't know where we're going to put those. So we're going to have to figure that out. Yeah. Okay, so this is the space that I'm trying to clean up a bit. So I already have that top, like, row up there that I think I can put a lot of the books in. And I'm thinking of moving my, like, thread here into my closet behind me so that I can put the rest of the books there. I think that should be enough space, like the taller books on this one, and then the smaller, like the shorter ones on the top. And then the sewing machine has space either here or here. These are the patterns. So I recently went through and put, I'd say about 80% of my patterns in my attic. They're either like untouched or I bought them because what if I do commissions and blah, 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 blah. But I don't use them. So I went through, the ones I use are in this box, and then this is an unopened one that I haven't used, and then my American Duchess shoes that I also have not shown y'all. These are my regular clothes. This is literally everything I own. This here, and then these four right down there. And then there's costumes. Yeah, so these two tubs right here are where I put all of my corsets and like my peignet. My Edwardian corset, that pink one, is too long. So I actually am just gonna like move it and put it against the wall so it isn't so weird. And there is this gap right here that I can fill with something. I saw online, these are all my wigs. I saw online somewhere that you can buy these like plastic little boxes for your wigs, and I'm looking into seeing, like, I need to figure out what size to get, but I might store them in that and then have them all displayed on this shelf here. So I don't want to take up I don't know if I want to commit to that space there, but yeah, we'll see what I get done. And this is more fabric in that corner there. These are like tripods and lightsabers, and then there's one tote of stash fabric down there, and I have a tote under my big table, and this is all stash fabric. Dear help me God. All right, so it's Sunday and it's 11:30. It's 11:12. Why did I think it was 11:30? It's 11:12. And I'm just getting started, so the likelihood of me finishing these petticoats, both of them, today is not very much. I don't know. I went down a rabbit hole on the YouTubes, and here I am. I mean, I like got in the studio at 8:30 this morning, and This happens to me sometimes where I start watching a video on one thing and then I'm like, what? This exists? And then I just keep going. But today we will get at least one petticoat finished. I have my clean, so I read the box. I read the board that this came on, and it's actually a linen cotton blend. I've been saying linen rayon all week. It's a linen cotton blend. So it's actually all natural fiber. So I'm not mad that I'm going to be using a linen cotton blend versus just a 100% linen fabric. Like, I'm not mad at all. So, yeah, this is the linen. It's a little off-white. I just realized that I'm pretty washed out. I'm sorry. It's like, here is my white cotton, and here is this. If you can, if it'll register as two different colors. Nope. Well, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the cotton one, and like I said, I'm 100% machine sewing it. I am then going to repeat that process on the linen one, And when I get to the hem, I will make the decision. I might not, if I choose not to hand sew the hem and I choose to just sew it down, I might be fine, but we'll see. I also realized I got 2-inch twill tape instead of 1-inch. Hi, I know I'm not on camera. This is what I purchased. I just got it on Amazon because I didn't want to go to the store to get twill tape. I really hope it's what I need. I probably should just open this box up. Oh yeah, so I got 2-inch. I realized I should have gotten 1-inch, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap it around like I would a waistband. That's gonna be kind of a monster to tie. Why am I like this? I should have gotten the 1-inch. Oh well. Welcome to my studio. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm gonna recycle this box out because recycling comes tomorrow. Anyway, look at all this. Look at all this twill. I'll make it work. I mean, I guess I can just like sew it over like this and then sew this part tight, like shut, and then tie it off like that. That won't be too bad, but oh well. That's the thing. Oh, I forgot to show you the the final, yesterday I cleaned out, cleaned off a bookshelf in my spare bedroom to move this like chest of drawers that we're getting that we inherited. And I did some stuff in here. The costume and clothes section is still a hot mess, but I'll show you what I did. It's dark. I'm just kidding. So on that top shelf there, these are my truly Victorian patterns, and then everything in these manila folders are patterns I've drafted myself throughout the year. I'm hoping to get them digitized and put on Patreon. Some of them I'll sell, some of them I won't sell. Like my Anne Boleyn, I'm not going to sell. I don't think I'm going to sell Rococo Belle. I'm not going to sell like some of my really old ones that are like historical because I'm not confident in them. And then my books. And yeah, this is about it for books for me. I don't have that many on costuming. I have like a couple out on my tables right now. And then like the rest of this doesn't really look much different. And then up here doesn't, yeah, like, you know, there's a sewing machine. I need to do another closet clean out. And then also I have some stuff on this side. These are my costumes. Not all of them. But I do have a few things I need to sell on this side. Like, I'll show you. This is such a long intro. So this is a slightly, like very, very slightly damaged robe. There are 2 or 3 little holes in the back. That was from the fabric that I wasn't paying attention to when I made it. And so I'm going to sell it for like, I don't know, half the price of a normal robe. I'm going to be selling this dress. I know it's cute, but I really only wore it for the introduction of a video once. And I made these dresses. I have this one as well. I made these because I had plans to go to Disney and I thought they'd be so cute, and having them in my closet and every time I see them, it reminds me that I'm not going to be able to go to Disney until like 2022. So yeah. And then I have, you know, my costumes and things. These are the ones that like when conventions start happening again, I'm going to be wearing a lot, or I think way in the back. Yeah, let's see if I can get to it. Right there. If you can see the pink thing that's next to the purple thing. The lighting is real bad in here. I apologize. So this thing right here, that is a historically accurate Megra costume that I finished. I hated the way it looked on me, and then I didn't style the wig. So, yeah. All right, so that was the end of this vlog. I really like how these turned out. They're really easy to make. Like, yes, I needed that win. I hope you like this vlog. I would love to thank my patrons for their like everlasting love and support. I will have their names scrolling. Yeah. And if you would like to sign up for my Patreon to help support my videos and help me pay for materials for costumes like this, I'll make sure that link is here and here. So, yeah, this was fun. I like making vlogs. I know I said that a lot in Vlogmas, but I like it. I like talking to you guys instead of just kind of saying la-di-da, this is how to make things. I don't know, I like talking to y'all. But anyway, if you like this video, please let me know. And if you're working on some stuff, comment, like leave it in the comments below. I would really like to see what you're working on and chat in the comments, because you know I like talking to ya. That's what Jade the Libra says, and I really like it, and it makes me want to comment every week, or every video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you in the comments or on the Instagram. Otherwise, happy sewing!